Hi Virgo, and welcome to Diamonds in the Sky Astrology. We're going to be having a look at the month of September 2022 for all the lovely Virgos out there. Happy birthday if you celebrate your birthday in the month of September, Virgo. We're going to be having a look at a week by week play with the tarot. Then I'm going to be looking at astrology cards to see what planet, sun sign and the house that may be affecting you in this month. And then I'm going to be selecting an oracle card for you, Virgo, for the month as well. Okay, let's see what comes through for a lovely Virgo. So it's in your birthday month, it's in your month, the sun's in your sign. So happy solar return. Looking at the whole year ahead now, where you will be next birthday. So reset time, possibly realizing what it is that you need to change, or what you'd like to bring in for the next year for yourself, which I'm sure is happening considering you and your sun sign traits. Okay. So that was pretty quick, Virgo. So let's have a look what's come through. So we open up September with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks to the energies around being free, adventurous, having fun, taking risks. So you may be feeling like you need to do some of those topics associated with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is full of frivolity and fun and passion and free flight. However, you need to take a proverbial grain of salt with this Knight of Wands, because it's so passionate and so full of life that there's no real substance to it. So just be wary if you meet an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius this month that seems to inspire you or convince you of certain ways of life or opinions and actions, yet they themselves do not hold steady in what they are putting forward. So just a bit of a fun sign that really can change direction at any moment. But the Knight of Wands is always a nice energy to have. It's got a lot of life to it. It also points to redirection in the home, traveling to a new home, or travel within itself. So the second week, Virgo, we have the card of Five of Swords. Swords points to our mental dialogue, and this is about conflict and change. So changing our minds, changing direction, changing our thoughts patterns, almost like a battle too of wills. So it's a card of, do you want to win the war? Do you want to win the battle? So it's standing firm in your belief here, but it's an understanding that you've created some sort of conflict and you know you need to deal with it, but you could be struggling with communication here in the second week, Virgo. The third week, we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is associated with the fire element, work. So you may have created a lot of work or hard work for yourself, or created so much success that now it's holding you down. Exhaustion at your tether's end. So you might be at the end of a work cycle, wrapping up some work, ready to move into something new and initiate something new for yourself, because what you've created to date, although successful to a point, has become somewhat weary and binding now. So you're feeling like you need to have a release and a change from something here in the third week for you, Virgo. And then the last two cards that flew out together, we've got the Four of Wands, is again associated with work and energy, and then the Two of Swords, again mental plane. So you could be stuck in making a decision about work or the home. However, there seems to be people that are championing you here and, recognizing what you've accomplished to date. And it looks like, the stage has been set for a really firm foundation here in your work or your home. But you could be in two minds of what direction you want to go moving forward. So communication could be stifled in the workplace or your home. However, there's a decision that needs to be made by yourself that can loosen up this energy. So it's just taking the time out to make your work decision or a home decision a priority, so you can move out of this stuck Two of Swords energy, because it can be quite distracting and draining of your energies, Virgo. So a decision that needs to be made in the home or the workplace. So that's the cards I've got for you for the weeks of September. So let's have a look now at the astrology cards and what planet, sun sign, and the house that may be influencing your energetics in the month of September, Virgo. Okay, so yes, we've got a nice energy opening up of, fun and frivolity and possibly moving, relocation, new job, but hasn't got the steadfastness that you would like, I think, Virgo. So it might be enjoying the moment, but it may not have legs. So the house that may be affected is your second house. So this is security, resources, feeling safe, feeling stable, having enough to sustain what it is that you'd like to pursue. So second house influence for the Virgos for the month of September. So now we need a planet and we need a sign that is influencing your second house, please, for Virgo. So the sign is in Leo, so you could have a significant Leo around you. But Leo is your 12th house in Virgo. And so you could be dealing with things from the past to do with your finances. I'm looking at investments as well. Is a big thing with Leo, investments and gambles. So looking at what you've invested in, the paying off dividends, could be finances around the home. And we have the North Node that's come through as a planetary influence. So currently we have North Node in Taurus, which is associated with your 10th house. So career. So career, finances, investments, resources, stability, safety seems to be the themes for you here in the month of September, Virgo. So there could be a lot of winding up or ending significant work projects at this time, or starting new work projects or projects in the home, but changes are afoot. However, the North Node is quite favourable in as much as we are in North Node energy, so we're trying to create more stability and security. So it just seems that you're in line with trying to develop that. And children can be a highlight for you too in the month of September, Virgo, if you have any at all, or you might be considering extending your family. So let's have a look at the energy around Virgos for September 2022. Virgo, September 2022, the energies, please, for Virgo, September 2022. Okay, so you've got the Magician and the Mirror. So when you think of mirrors, you think of reflection, and the other side of this mirror is the Magician. So it's the ability to create your reality, or seeing things for how they really are, and what it is you'd like to create. Using all your skills, talents, and abilities to your advantage, not to your disadvantage with overworking, overanalysis paralysis. It's got to complement your energy here. It's got to be in flow. So it's realizing that maybe you need to have an honest look at what it is that you're creating or would like to create in your workspace or creative works. It's going to bring more stability and long-term success in your family, and also too with children. So your children could be in a very creative space as well, or looking at fertility and creating more children is a possibility. With this combinations as a whole is my instincts or my intuitions kicking in for this reading for you, Virgo, for the month of September. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy your birthday month if you're celebrating it, and I will see you in October.